Proceeding to item number 2, this is submission and opening of bids for the project supply and delivery of oscilloscope DME test equipment and pulse power sensor for ANS Technical Center. Do we have bidders for this project? Can we invite them? TWG, please.
Thank you, Attorney Frank. Before we proceed with the opening of the submitted bid, a lone bidder for this project, may we request the end user, or rather the bidder representative, to kindly acknowledge that this is your submitted bid and also introduce yourself for record purposes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So I'm Johnny Ganchon. I'm the representative of Road and Search Philippines Incorporated. So I confirm that this was the submitted bid docs of ours.
Thank you, sir. We'll now proceed, Attorney Frank, on the opening of the submitted bid. As shown
Yes,
on the
please.
screen, the submitted bid is properly labeled for this project, also sealed, stamp received by the Secretariat. Inside the submitted bid are two components, namely the financial component envelope and the technical component envelope. We'll proceed with the opening of the technical component envelope. The technical component document has index tabs, signature, and pagination. Secretariat, check this, please.
Valid PhilJEPS registration certificate.
Certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership, issued to Road and Schwartz Philippines Incorporated, valid until October 9, 2025. Mayor's permit valid. Tax clearance. However, the audited financial statement was filed October 29, 2024. We'll proceed with the opening, Mr. Chair.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid.
Statement of all ongoing government private contracts submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in section 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents.
SLCC. With attachment of collection receipt and sales invoice submitted.
Original copy of bid security.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Signed and authorized, submitted.
Conformity with the technical specifications.
Conformity with the technical specifications, technical specifications table with compliance statements, submitted.
originally duly signed omnibus sworn statement.
Omnibus sworn statement. Signed and notarized. Together with the Secretary's certificate. Also signed and notarized, submitted.
The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity.
NFCC in the amount of 2,217,792,006 pesos and 24 centavos, submitted.
For Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement.
JVA not applicable. Thank you, Secretariat. Mr. Chair, the technical working group, considering that the attachment to Annex A of their list of eligibility documents with regards to audited financial statement was filed October 2024, which is not expected to be the latest since it's already been May, and we expect the audited financial statement should have been filed April of the present year. Therefore, this submitted to JEP's registration certificate, platinum membership is suspended in its status, and therefore the technical working group recommends the disqualification based on this merit, Mr. Chair.
Before we rule on the recommendation, can we check the audited financial statement attached? What is the latest audited financial statement that they attach in the document?
Can we confirm with the bidder representative if you have attached a copy of the AFS?
We don't attach the financial copy, but our yearly audit year is October, so we will start auditing this year around July. So
Can we go back again to the Annex A? Date of filing is August, and then, wait,
October, sir.
no, October 2024. Total. Sir, hindi ba yan naka-attach dun sa tax clearance nyo po, yung audited file, I mean, yung sa taxes nyo po?
a copy of the audited financial, but I didn't attach that and that.
But the audited financial statement is, sa finance ba? Ano ba yung, sir? Yung, you're saying, sir, yung audit period ninyo is October.
Yes po, kasi
Yearly.
yung FY po namin is mag-end pa lang ng June, this 2025. So, mag-audit po sila ng July pa po. Hindi po siya calendar year po.
April. Pero have you submitted, sir, yung tax clearance? Ano? Meron naman April 2020.
Yes po.
Cleared siya. MK, no? MK. Si MK. Yes, revenue, please.
Hi, Attorney MK po.
Yeah.
Attorney, may request na lang po for the certificate of registration to back up the claim of the bidder that uh their audit that their tax period is due on June.
Sorry, we cannot hear you well, MK.
Sorry, Attorney, parang mahina kasi yung internet. Let's request po for the certificate of registration po to back up their claim na June po yung tax calendar nila.
The recommendation of the TWG is for the disqualification considering that the Annex A is not updated. May we hear the comments or motion coming from our uh, other member?
Motion, Mr. Chair. Motion, Mr. Chair.
Yes, go ahead, Sir Jaime.
Before I say my motion, sir, pag ito ba ay na-disqualify, if-failure din po natin?
Sir Jaime, can you repeat your statement, please?
Before I announce my motion, Mr. Chair, after the motion for disqualification, would there be a declaration of failure for this project, sir?
No, we will be giving the bidder the time to file its motion for reconsideration.
Okay, Mr. Chair, noted. Motion, Mr. Chair, to declare disqualification of roads and stores due to the not updated documents. Motion to declare the disqualification of roads and stores, Mr. Chair.
Motion, Mr. Chair. Second the motion.
So we have a motion and the motion is duly seconded. The motion is hereby approved. Secretary, TWG, can we inform the bidder of the period to file the
Yes,
motion for
Attorney Frank.
consideration?
We'd like to inform our bidder, considering the decision by the committee that the submitted bid is rejected. You're hereby, or you have the privilege to file the request for reconsideration on the rejected bid within 3 calendar days po. Can you confirm that we expect the receipt of your request for reconsideration, sir?
Sorry. Yes, sir. I will file a motion of reconsideration within 3 days po.
Duly noted on that, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the participation po in this
you, sir.
bidding.
Thank you din, sir.
So can we proceed with item number 3, pre-bid conference for the supply delivery of 500 watts, 200 volts, apron LED floodlights for various airports. ANS, please. Yes, please proceed.
Good
Do
morning,
we have
everyone.
prospective bidders for this project? Secretariat, please admit.
Claro. April Boato.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the pre-bid conference for supply and delivery of 500 watts, 220 volts apron LED floodlights for various airports. ABC, 3,000,000 and 10,000. Source of fund, approved APP FY 2025, maintenance and other operating expenses, APP code 0988-50203,990, CBA MOOE number 25-04-516, 15 April 2025. Duration of project 60 calendar days and mode of procurement is competitive bidding. Invitation to bid. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines through the CAAP Corporate Operating Budget for FY 2025 intends to apply the sum of 3,010,000 pesos being the ABC to payments under the contract for bid number 25-28-05 Bravo. The CAAP now invites bids for the above procurement project. Delivery of the goods is required within 60 calendar days. And bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids a contract similar to the project. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from Back Secretariat of CAAP, Mia Road, Pasay City, and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday except declared holidays. Next. The CAAP will hold a pre-bid conference on May 28 today. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through manual submission at the office address indicated below on or before June 11, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Okay na? For further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro R. Barcas, the Head Back Secretariat, CAAP, Pasay City. Instruction to bidders. The procuring entity CAAP wishes to receive bids for the supply and delivery of 500 watts, 220 volts apron LED floodlights for various airports. The procurement project referred to herein is composed of one lot, the details of which are described in Section 7 Technical Specs. The GOP through the source of funding as indicated below for FY 2025 in the amount of 3,010,000. 5.3 BDS. For this purpose, contract similar to the project shall be a supply and delivery of LED floodlights and its accessories and be completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. BDS 12, the price of the goods shall be quoted DDP. 14.1 BDS, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. The amount of not less than 60,200, which is equivalent to 2% of ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. The amount of not less than 150,500, which is equivalent to 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. 15, as shown. And 19.4, the project having several items shall be awarded as one contract as follows. Item number 1 lot, quantity 100 sets, 500 watts, 220 volts LED apron floodlights. Approved budget for the contract is 3,010,000. Special conditions of contract. So for the delivery terms applicable to this contract are delivered at the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, ANS Logistics Office, Pasay City. For purposes of this clause, the procuring entity's representative of the project site is Engineer Darwin V. Calio, Division Chief 3, Anod. 2.1 no advance payment and 2.2 full payment upon completion and acceptance of the end user. The inspections and tests that will be conducted shall be physical inspection in accordance with Section 7, physical inspection of the goods free from stains, crack, or damages. Floodlights must be individually packed with cushioning materials to protect the item during shipping. Brand, name of product, and standards to which the product conforms must be visible on the outer surface of the packaging, and the input voltage test must meet the requirements. Schedule of requirements. Delivered within 60 calendar days. For the technical specifications, we have the LED floodlights complete with driver and bracket, wattage 500 watts, luminous efficiency 165, at least 82,000 luminance. Operational input voltage, we have 220 volts plus or minus 25% tolerance. Surge protection, at least 6 kV. Line to line and 10 kV line to ground. CCT, at least 5,700. Okay. And power factor, at least 95%. Dimming mode, none. Designed live, at least 50,000 hours. At least 90 degrees horizontal and vertical beaming angle. At least IP66 or its equivalent standard ingress protection rating. Die-cast aluminum and black. And warranty 1 year from the date of acceptance of the end user, which conforms with IEC 60598-2-5.2015. For the recommendation, competitive bidding as the mode of procurement.
We are now opening the floor for any questions po from our prospective bidders who are present online or in person.
May bidders, may prospective bidders ba? Okay.
Yes, Sir Royce, you have a question po? Also for records purposes to our prospective bidders, kindly type in po your name and the company you represent. For the question, yung color po ba ng housing is black lang po ba? Pwede po ba gray if ever?
Sir, right now po, yung end user, titingnan po nila kung po pwede, but we are requesting you na lang to send or write your questions or clarifications and send it to our back secretariat for our end users, our end user to prepare the appropriate answer to your clarifications po. Thank you.
Any other question po from our prospective bidders? If there is none po, we'd like to inform everyone. Okay, Ms. Ria Palmares. For the SLCC, is it acceptable if the project involves the supply and delivery of LED lights in general?
Give us 1 minute, ma'am. We'll be checking with our end user. End user, please.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. So, regarding dun sa tanong ni Ms. Ria, sa SLCC po, ang requirement po namin is LED floodlights or supply and delivery of LED floodlights and accessories po. Hindi po kasama yung LED lightings in general. Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Ria, go ahead po. You can use the microphone.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, ma'am, go
Am I
ahead.
up? Yes, hi, sir. Regarding this SLCC, kasi sir, we saw before for RA 9184, it should be similar in nature, not exactly the same. Because if the SLCC should be supply and delivery of LED floodlights and its accessories, it's essentially saying that the SLCC should be exactly the same. And if it's LED lights in general, I think it better fits the term similar for the SLCC.
Hello, Ms. Ria. Good morning po. Regarding dun sa ano po nila, bali naka-state po kasi na ang paggagamitin namin ng product is for floodlight purposes and do pareho sila in nature na LED specific generally. So iba kasi yung sa output power and then mga ibang rating and standards na ginagamit sa floodlight compared sa general lighting. So medyo ano lang po, specific po yung aming requirement na dapat floodlights yung mga previous engagement po nila.
I see, sir. Although, as what I was saying earlier, sir, if that's your requirement, it would be exactly the same. And it's not really in line with like RA 9184.
Yeah.
Kasi it just says na it should be similar, not exactly the same. Kasi in essence, it's like umuunti yung mga pwedeng competitive bidders if you're requiring exactly the same.
Thank you, Ma'am Ria. Yeah, while we understand where you're coming from, but considering that this requirement, the definition of what SLCC is being provided by the end user, they're the ones who provide the definition of what is similar in nature, then we defer to the definition of the end user. And in this case, they would want the similar project to be that of floodlights. Floodlights, right? LED floodlights. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions? Clarifications? Any other questions, clarifications? If wala na po, I think you still have time to write questions, clarifications to our back secretariat, and this will be answered by our end users 10 calendar days before the opening of bids. So again, for other questions, clarifications, send it to our back secretariat 10 calendar days before the opening of bids. Maraming salamat po for our prospective bidders for attending our pre-bid conference for this project.